Hello 7th graders and welcome to the lesson. Well, today's lesson is about writing. So I hope that you are excited because I know when it comes to writing, you all get excited. Open your book on page 60 so that you can follow up the lesson with me. I'm going to teach you how to write a story using adjective and the correct adjective order. Well, adjectives are words that describe or modify a noun. So here we have two types of adjectives, opinions and facts. An opinion is what someone thinks about something, while facts are the nationality, color, and size of something. In exercise 1, we have a group of adjectives in the yellow box. So let's categorize these adjectives into opinions and facts. Well, the first adjective is American. So American is the nationality of a person. So it's a fact. The second adjective is hilarious, which means very funny. So it's an opinion. And now we have the adjective wonderful, which means very good or extremely good. So it's an opinion. Next, we have the adjective small. So small is a size, so it's a fact. And now we have the adjective awful, which means extremely bad, and that's an opinion. Next, we have the adjective Spanish, and Spanish is the nationality of a person, so it's a fact. And now we have the adjective young. So if you are young or old, that's a fact. Next, we have the adjective terrible, which also means the same as awful. So it's an opinion. Now we have the adjective big, which is a size, so it's a fact. At last, we have the adjective cool. Well, you can use cool to describe someone who's not worried, or maybe you will describe someone's outfit and you say cool. So it's an opinion. The rule for ordering the adjectives is that you put the opinion adjective first and the fact adjective second. So you have to write the opinion first and the fact second. Let's look at these examples. She's a nice American girl. So this is an opinion. American is the nationality of this girl, and so this is a fact. What a wonderful blue sky. So I've described the sky that it's very good or wonderful because it's clear or the weather is good. So, wonderful is an opinion, blue is a color, and so it's a fact. I saw a hilarious Spanish movie. That means that the movie was very funny and it's Spanish. So hilarious is an opinion and Spanish is the origin of the movie, so it's a fact. He's a brilliant young man. So I have described this man by being very smart. Brilliant is an adjective which means very smart. So it's an opinion and young is a fact. It's a terrible big sculpture. Well, this sculpture is extremely bad. This is my opinion. And it's big, so it's a fact. He's wearing a cool black jacket. Well, this guy's outfit is very nice, so I have described his jacket with the adjective cool, and this is my opinion. And the jacket color is black, so this is a fact. Please write your own examples. Write your own examples in your home after this lesson. And now, dear students, I want you to follow up with me. We're going to read a text, and I hope that you read it with me. And we have to put the adjectives in the correct order. So let's read. A weekend to remember. Last year we went camping for the first and last time. We set off in Dad's fantastic new car at 8 a.m. Fantastic is an opinion, so we put it first, and new is a fact, so we put it second. And we arrived in Cornwall 6 hours later. Cornwall is a beautiful green part of England. So beautiful is an opinion, so we put it first, and green is a fact, it's a color, so we put it second. But it's got a problem, the awful English weather. So awful is an opinion, we put it first, and English is a fact, it's an origin, so we put it second. That first night we went to sleep in our wonderful big tent. Wonderful is an opinion, so we put it first, and big is a fact, so we put it second. But while we were sleeping, a storm woke us up. It was very frightening, and we left the tent and we went to the car. Suddenly, while we were running to the car, the sky became an incredible yellow color. Incredible is an adjective which means something that is not believable, impossible to believe. So it's an opinion, we put it first, and yellow is a color, so it's a fact, we put it second. It was lightning. Then there was an explosion and a tree fell into our tent. We were all very upset, and we stayed in the car all night. The next morning we went to a hotel after our horrible stormy night. So horrible, it means the same as awful or terrible. So it's an opinion, we put it first. Stormy is a fact, so we put it second. I thought it was the best hotel in the world. And now, my dears, you're going to write about something that happened to you. First, think about a school trip, a holiday, or a weekend. Was it good or a bad experience? So look at exercise 5. You have to make notes about these questions. Try to make your own notes. These notes only so that you can get an idea of what to write, okay? So let's start. When did it happen? You can say, or you can write last year, last month, or last week. We or I went on a holiday. So last year, I went on a holiday. Who did you go with? You can say, last year, I went on a holiday with my friends. With your family, your brother, your uncle, it's your choice. You can choose anybody that you want. So, how did you travel? You can say we traveled or I traveled, or you can say I got there or we got there by car, by bus, by train, by plane, or whatever. Where did you go? You can say we arrived to Petra, Aqaba, Spain at 4 a.m. What happened? Maybe someone got really sick, maybe an accident, maybe something bad happened. Write whatever suits you. What were you doing when it happened? Maybe I was eating a sandwich. Maybe I was sunbathing. Maybe I was walking. So it's your choice. Remember, when it comes to writing, you have to be creative. So please be creative. And now, my dear students, this is the end of our lesson. Now I want you to do your homework. Well, it's very important that you do first the workbook and then you do the student's book. So don't forget, first you have to do the workbook so that you can practice ordering the adjectives, and then do the student's book exercises. So your homework is workbook, page 45, exercise 1 and 2, and student's book, page 60, exercise 5 and 6. Don't forget, use adjectives in the correct order, use past simple and past continuous tenses, correct punctuations, and the most important thing is to be creative. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.